Hi guys, welcome back. Material Energy Hypercubed with me, Sid, and I wish I could tell you that I've finished the Miner's Delight Chamber. We're still on version 0.0.7, and I've been mining like an idiot, and... oh, sorry, I can't keep it. Yes, I have finished the Miner's Delight Chamber, so I just thought we'd go up and have a brief look at this chamber. So, there you go. It is empty. Well, apart from all these glowstone blocks, which, quite frankly, there's no way I can get all of that lot. I mean, I could take out all the stuff at the bottom, but there's no point. I've got quite a lot. Now, I'm not quite ready to upgrade because I am in the process of running these remaining poor ores through the system. Oh, yeah, I'll come to that in a moment. So it's done the redstone. I think you're doing iron now, and then you've got gold and poor lapis ore to do. I've got a trash can there, so let me just, in fact we can do the redstone now. Let me just grab that. So as I'm completing the ores, I'm dropping them in, I'm pulling all of them out, and then I'm pulling the last 3 nuggets. Drop that back in. If I type redstone, we shouldn't see a single poor nugget in there. Bin that. I just want to avoid any chance of any ID conflicts and stuff when I come back, and obviously I don't want any of the poor ores in there. So I'm kind of cooking up the good ores in. I'm pulverizing copper at the moment. I've cooked up the ferrous, which I'm just running through the redstone furnace at the moment, so that is chugging along quite happily. And yeah, now the other thing well, a couple of other things I wanted to mention. First off, let me clear some of this stuff out. You can go in there for now. So I've been going through my inventory, looking at the things I've got ones of. And having a look at... Now in theory it says I can't do anything with that. It's fibbing, because if I put that in there, I've got a pretty good chance of getting some carbon and some trinitrotoluene as well. So that's a good one. Now I have spares of these, magma crucible and energetic infuser. Don't think I'll need them. So if we whack that in, there is a good chance we've got silicon, tungsten, zinc, beryllium, copper, iron, copper, silicon dioxide coming out. Let me just get the ones that are full. 64, 64, silicon dioxide 64. I've got 64 lead, more silicon dioxide. So you get a huge amount of resources out of these. On tin, gold, but if we look where was it? Iron, copper, silicon. Yeah, we've got lead from that one. I thought there was a chance of silver as well. Maybe gold, tin. No silver. So yeah, you can just an awful lot of the stuff in here. You can whack in to the chemical deconstructor. If it's useless to you, hit the uses button, go have a look what it tells you you're going to get. So this 2 ingots of silver there, for example, and 4 ingots of lead possible, and deconstruct it. There's no point keeping it in there. I mean, that's taking up 1 item slot in your AE system, filling that up, and of course it's not good. So we've got 32 silver, we've got 64 copper, another 64 copper, 64 lead, 64 iron, some more silicon dioxide, some more iron, odd number, iron oxide, more gold, some tin, and a little bit of copper. And obviously what we can do is we can take, let me get the silver, let me split that in half. So if I pop those in here, couple of silver ingots. So if we had enough power in there, we'd have a couple of silver ingots. Needs 900,000, so it's not desperately things. So, and similarly with lead. Now, with the lead, that means that I'm in a position now to make a better leadstone capacitor, so I can charge these on the go. Because it's been a pain having to come back, charge them, go back, yada yada. Let me just let that oh, let me take that out, in fact, and put these away. Now, the hammer that I got was a curious little beastie, because normally you would 16 iron, so if I just take 16 of those, 16 iron would make an 16 iron Fe would make an iron ingot. But if you lose one of those, oops, and replace it with, have we got a carbon anywhere? Copper, no, they'll be over in this chest. As I said, I've been deconstructing quite a lot of things. There's a carbon. If you wanted to make steel, to repair your steel tools, such as this one, we need to find the right entry for steel. Steel ingot, so you've got the usual blurb of turning blocks, you've got steel dust, you've got steel dust there, you can do iron powder in an induction smelter with 2 coal powder or 4 charcoal, or, you know, usual things. We haven't got an induction smelter. We could put it in an alloy smelter, but that's not going to help us. We could put it in an alloy recipe and pulverised iron and manganese. That ain't going to help either. 15 iron and 1 carbon with 900,000 RF. However, bonk, bonk, bang, we got a carbon, got a steel, which means that then we can pop our precious steel tool in there and we're repaired. So that's what I've been kind of faffing around with, to be honest. I've just been blatting stuff through the system, and oops, let me get some more copper and running it in here. We can stick the copper away, get the last of the ferrous, and that can be cooked up. And it's, yeah, it's a fairly thankless task, but you just have to look at your stuff and you can see, I mean, that can't do anything with. These can all decompose, and I may chemically decompose those. I've got no idea with the unstable ingot. I'm not going to, but yeah, you can't do the lamps, unfortunately. You can't do anything with that. But as you go through, you will find things like cyclic assemblers. I may never need those, so who knows, I'll keep them for the time being. And you may just find that you've got something that you don't need that you can disassemble and get something useful back. So yeah, so the next time you see me, I will hopefully have all of this iron and stuff processed. We'll be in 1.0.1, and I will have probably started on a project I've got. So the other thing is, I was watching Biffa's channel playthrough of this, and he mentioned about building a mob spawner, so I sent him a link to the penthouse grinder video where we made the mob spawner up there, which the audio wasn't brilliant because I was still playing with my microphone and stuff. And he said, release Biffa, and I mentioned that I have kind of released him, but you know, it's not a brilliant release. But then he gave me an idea, and I'm thinking I'm going to build a chamber off here, a fairly largish chamber, and landscape it and make the Mini Me equivalent of Teletubby Land, with some grass and dirt and trees and some chests with stuff in so they can go and rearrange it and enjoy themselves and just run around and be free in there, rather than, you know, inhumanely locked in these little cells, except for Generic, of course, because don't trust him, he'll flim-flam me. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get on. I've got quite a lot of materials to process, and when we're back, we'll be in the next version. See you in a little while. And we're back, and we are on version 1.01 of the mod pack. So we have processed all of those nuggets. I've currently got this thing running the pulverized doors at the moment, and oh man, this thing is seriously fast. It is well worth investing in. Got this thing pulverising the ores, so yeah, that's all doing its stuff. I've had to put another chest here. I'm going to have to come up with a means of managing the output from these, because I'm getting so much stuff, it's beyond a joke really. You know, I've got like loads of lead. If I can sort it alphabetically, where's my lead gone? PB, bit of lead, plumbium, iron oxide, loads of that. We're getting silicon, cellulose is proving pretty useful. Now this stuff is actually pretty good, because at the moment I've got birch trees and I've got one type of ancient tree, whatever they were called, I can't remember now. But you can make jungle. You'd have to expect there is actually a you can make wheat with those if you really want. That was jungle, we've done that one. Oak saplings, spruce, acacia, there's corellis, dark oak. So these are all, you can use the cellulose to simulate. Well, we've got birch, so we're not worried about that. I don't think we've got anything for that. So depending on the position in the grid, you can use cellulose to make different strains of tree, which we'll probably do, because, you know, I've only got the 2 types of wood at the moment. Oaks are good because we get the apples, yada yada. Anyway, let me show you what I've been up to while that has been processing. Is my magnet on? Let me turn you off for starters. So I have come out of the back here, and we've obviously got the little fellas hiding. We've got Biffa and Lumisai, Sion, and Zazuma, all there. And I have come out the back of here. I've put in a solid glass wall. I put in some ineffable glass here so we can get in, and what we've got is just a cobblestone and stone room at the moment. It is really quite bland and dull and boring. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some dirt and some grass. Let me go get the grass for starters. Grass, I might as well take the grass blocks. Grass, dirt, so we've got 20, well, take those, and we'll take those. I can uncompress those as we go. I also need some, I think those lamps, radiant luminant lamps. I think that will do the trick. May need more than those, we'll see how we go, but there's 3 there anyway, which we can steal at a later date. So this is going to be my Mini Me habitat. It's going to be a little bit like Teletubby Land. And obviously we've got the advantage that lighting isn't actually important for anti-mob spawning, because the mobs don't spawn. Let me just do you. But it is going to be important to get the plant growth, you know, the light, the grass to grow, and also to make it look nice, because that's something we want. So I'm going to basically cover all of this with dirt, is my first instance. Get some plant growth going, some grass. I'll just seed the 5 in there. I've got a watering can, I may even have it on me, I have. So we can accelerate the spread that way, and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, I think we're there. I think we're ready to release the little buggers. Let me show you what we've done. We've basically terraformed them a nice little pasture area. They've got little houses, they got, you know, bushes, grass to run around frolic in. So let's start off with the person who started this idea. Come on, Biffa, out you come. You're free, off you go. It's all thanks to Biffa this, because he said free Biffa, and so I have freed Biffa. Let's get Lumis Sion out. That's off you go, little fella. Whoops. And then we need to, while we're at it, I needed some dirt, didn't I? Damn it. Right, let's go and grab some dirt. I don't think these guys can come through here, but Look how happy they are. They haven't quite finished exploring their surroundings yet, but I do need to... Not a radiant luminant lamp. While we're doing that, let me very quickly itch my nose and get that in there. Oops. Oh well, I'll grab that on the way back. Just go and grab a little bit of dirt, drop off some other stuff. I was thinking about I might put some chests in there just so they've got something to play with, you know. Because the last thing you want is bored Mini Mes. I do want that. You can go in there, however. And dirt. That was it, wasn't it? Dirt. And while we're here, I'm thinking on the subject. Oh, I made shears to get some leaves. That was nothing overly exciting. Let's let the whole lot of them loose. This could be interesting. I mean, obviously, if it starts creating lag, then you know the simple fact of the matter is, hello, Biffa. Then we'll have to do away with that idea. And let me just do you a second and just do a little bit of a sprinkle job here. There you go, have a little shower. And yes, this is an entirely pointless exercise. Satanic Santa. Oh, the breaking flowers, look. This is why we don't release you. Look at it. If there were chests in here, they'd be rearranged by now. Oh, there's a red one. Oh, I need to... Tell you what, let me just go and clear some inventory space again. Because I do want these colours, for now you'll see for why in a mo. Get rid of the dirt, get rid of that. And get rid of that for now. That should free me a little bit of space up. Oh, better eat some mutton. Yeah, I mean, if there were chests in there, they would probably be rearranged by now as well. You know, just so I don't. Some of these YouTuber names I recognise, some I don't. Who are you? Gories. Well, I say, ugh, Biggie boy. What are you? You are stopwatched. You don't have a skin. You can go back in. Now, there is another potential benefit to this, and that is that each one of these guys potentially counts towards the mob cap, which means we could end up with slightly fewer mobs spawning. No skin. Oh, that's freaky skin. Yeah, potentially fewer mobs. Who are you? Oh, I just did you, didn't I? Let me just do that so I can keep tracks in the actual main chambers. And quite frankly, given what I have seen of some of these chambers, even if it reduces them by 2 or 3 mobs spawning, that's certainly... Oh, sorry. There we go. Woo! None of them have picked me up yet, though, which is good, and none of them have got through that glass, which is good. So, there we go. A mini-me habitat to keep any mini-mes we get in there. Let me just go and check if there's any more flowers destroyed before... Yes, there are. Not all of them. We've still missed a few. But Definitely. Dolphinately. Little vandals that look at him, looking innocent. With a name like Santa, there's no way you can look innocent. With Satanic Santa, I should say, there's no way of pleading or looking innocence. So this is it, our little menagerie of Mini Mes running around in there, and obviously the entity count you can see there's quite a lot. So let me get on now. There was a reason I wanted some of these flowers, and it is a good reason. Let me have a look. No, is it? There we go. Lapis Celestis albus. If we look at the actual quest book now, and it has changed a little, most of the chemistry quests are down here. There's this Lapis Celestis collection, and we found the green, and we found the red. Haven't found a yellow one yet, or indeed a blue one, or purple, or any of the other colours. We haven't found light grey, for example, or any of that. However, a yellow one. Oh look, that's complete now. Oh, hang on, let me do this right. Da 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 da. Oh, now it's an orange one. So we can get some bone meal. And get a little one of those. Don't know whether I've got any other dye colours in here. I don't think I've got any squidding. That's certainly going to be one we're missing. Bloody rose. Just check. We've got cactus green, but I've already done. I think we've got both the greens, so that's not going to really help me. Oh, we can do what colours we can do anyway. There's certainly can't do colours we haven't got, because that's kind of impossible. Do any more dyes? Any more red tulip? I've got red. I've got red through rose. Pink tulip, but I can do pink with red, so we don't need to faff around with those. Do anything else? No, I don't think we've got anything particularly useful for making dye in there, but if I go, I don't know whether I don't know whether we can do anything with that. I can't remember my dye colours. No, we can't. But I need another lapis. Aha. Take me lapis and that, and we end up with light blue. So there we go, we've got a light blue one and we've got a dark blue one, and again check there, light blue, dark blue. So we need magenta, we need pink, we need cyan, purples, brown. Well, definitely nowhere near brown at the moment, but we can do, for example, pink, because that's easy. We can just basically run these through. So there's my pink one. So for most of these we can actually achieve them with what we've got. Now I'll pop these away for now, because last thing we want to do is spend an age just dyeing wools. What we want to do is have a look and see what we can do. Well, for starter, I probably better see how long I've been going. Also check, see what colour sheep I've got. I have got a black sheep. I think I've got a chance of getting dye from him. Where's my shears? Shear, have I got any wool? Lavender wool. Well, we can certainly do that. And I've done orange, so there's no point there. Let me just boop, 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 and that. Is that already done? Jesus, that is fast. Whack that in. No, didn't give me anything. I think it can give you... Let me just take half of that. I don't want to do the whole lot, but... And lavender I know is I'm fairly certain if we pulverise it... No, it's not going to tell me the pulverised recipe there. It is definitely a subset though. Oh well, it may be, maybe they've taken that bit out. If they have, ignore me, because I'm probably talking out the wrong orifice. Oh, there we go, magenta dye. So we should be able to take you and get a magenta lamp. We did, which means that now we've got that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more colours, and we'll have that one in the bag. And we've got a whole load of string out of it as well. So in theory, I should be able to pulverise this black wool from the black sheep of the family. Hello, black sheep. Take it you are black anyway. Oh, no, you can't. He's not domesticated. He won't let you shear them. A bit silly. You can shear any sheep. They just fight harder. Take it from someone who's sheared sheep. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to check how long we've been going, because I'm kind of rambling a little bit at the moment, and I will be right back with you. Okay, we are going to try and just tackle this Queen's Gold. So 8 gold plus 1 emerald equals 8 Queen's Gold, and we need plates, large plates. So how many large plates did you need? 1. I've got 8 gold in here. Let's see what happens when we smelt a emerald with it, and with a bit of luck we'll be able to complete that one. I'm running to about 26 minutes, so coming close to the end of the episode anyway. We'll just try and throw in a quest just to complete. But we successfully upgraded. While that is smelting, I don't know whether this works in Tinkers or whether there's another trick to it, but it seems to be the most obvious. 8 and 1, and then it wants a plate. Look at that badness down there. I need to figure out a way to stop them spawning in this chamber. Now, one option would be to flood the place with either water or cryotheum and put a floor in, but that's going to be a pain from up here, and it's going to be even more painful down there. But that's going to alter the affect the drop rates of the rooftop farm there. I'm fairly certain they didn't spawn down there in the previous version. I may be wrong. Emerald, molten Queen's Gold. Okay, let's take you out and let's give... Oh, I need to make a large plate mold, don't I? Wonderful. What have I got in here? Alumite, molten gold nugget, aluminium. So if I chuck some 3 copper in there, I'll get aluminium brass, won't I? Oh. And I should be able to go 1, 2, 3. And let's get the large plate mold going. 3 of those. Get myself a stone. This Devonall's brilliant until you want, until you actually want a piece of cobble, and then it's a bit of a pain in the backside because you have to go and do that. So, have we got any? Have I got any? No, I haven't got any. Oh man, the simplest things are sent to try me, I tell you. Plank, give me 2 of them. Bonk bonk. Stick, 2 of them. Bonk bonk. Give me 4 of them. So I think next episode we'll be having a look at the Rotunda, which certainly looks like it's a poo your pants scary experience. And oh, you need 2. Of course you do. Let me just pop that in. No. 8. Oh, okay. Of course it takes 8. I should have known that. Thank you. And then we'll stick you in there. We should hopefully have aluminium brass 9 ingots. Bang, that'll give us our cast. Pop that back in. Go back to Queen's Gold. Hopefully that is enough. Only used a nugget worth of emerald and not a whole emerald, which was a bit of a fib. Queen's Gold. Don't know actually what is special about Queen's Gold. Well, I can make any of those with that. Got Queen's Gold ingot, reward bag. So I'll take that. Because I can make more that way, can't I? And we will stick that in there. Oh, incidentally, I upgraded the forges, the smeltery as well, while we were waiting. Oh, a greater reward bag. Lovely. More energy distributors. Now, I do know what they do. I've actually, if I can find, I've got some from a previous bag. While I think about it, these are the hammers in addition to that one that I got in the Miner's Paradise. I've also found all of that compressed stuff. And we got 4 basic reward bags, so we'll turn... Oh, Good's Cabinet, excellent. Cactus Mattock, got one of those. Obsidian Shuriken, and a hunting knife. Looting 1, that's actually not bad. +6 for that. But Good's Cabinet is going to be incredibly useful. I'll have to find somewhere to put it, because it will take quite a lot of the crappy items we've got. But until next time, I think that we'll call it a day at that, because things. So from me and from the Mini Mes, including the cause of my building this over there. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Do these guys not pick you up anymore? Anyway, I will see you soon. Bye for now.